One more interesting things which we have observed here is, after having selected the stocks under current low max and current high equal, please check the percentage of gain on that day before after closing. When if you group higher percentage of gain of stocks, they are likely to get shorted tomorrow, because these are all the stocks which have which were bullish yesterday and have closed near the high of the day. So the profit booking may go happen in these stocks, because these are all the stocks were first grouped under PWG, and from the past 1 week they were there in the uptrend, and yesterday being the last leg of the uptrend, they have closed near the high end of the day. That's why many of them or most of them may get shorted tomorrow. But instead of generalizing this one, tomorrow these stocks, if you find them in red color in heat map, then definitely these are all the stocks which are going to be under shorting. Now we will see how to do the how to carry out the stocks precisely at the correct time. So far we have identified how to identify the stocks. Now after having identified the stocks, and tomorrow when the market starts, and then by 10 o'clock you will identify 1 or 2 stocks for shorting, then we'll have to go for shorting of that one at precise timings, at precise conditions. That we will see by analyzing the charting system. Let us discuss now regarding the how to build a chart for these conditions. For example, we will start with the any one particular stock. Say I have selected the Tata Motor DVR for this. Okay, so initially, because since I have already done this particular calculation, that's why ready-made charts are coming. First I will show you how to build up the chart for this. Initially, when you open chart, first a basic chart of line chart will come into picture. This will be a clear line chart with a volume will be there in that one. Now volume we are not considering in our trading, that's why I am deleting that one. This is called line chart. If you want to have a candle chart, press C in the keyboard and you will get the candle chart. If you want a Heikin-Ashi chart, then press A button in the keyboard, then you will get the Heikin-Ashi candles. We are interested in both Heikin-Ashi as well as in the ordinary candles. Line charts we don't use it, it is null and void. And this is the time frame it will show. I0 means intraday 0. Now for that one we wanted to have 5-day chart, because from past 1 week we are selecting the stocks which were there either in the uptrend for shorting or downtrend for going in the long condition. And instead of having 0 time frame, we will use arbitrarily 11 minutes chart as the time frame for that one. This 11 minutes indicates each candle will be active for the 11 minutes. Soon after the expiry of the 11 minutes, next candle will come. So in order to identify when is the next candle is going to come or when is the running candle is going to close, please keep the cursor on the any of the previous candle like this, whatever I have shown here. Here the time and the price will be indicated here. When I keep the cursor on one particular candle, it will show that on 14:30 is the closing time of that particular candle at 82.11 rupees. Now soon after the 14:30, this particular next candle will start operating, and this candle will operate for the next 11 minutes. So like that each and every candle will operate for 11 minutes. Here if you are fixing 15 minutes, then each candle will activate for 15 minutes. Like that the time duration of the each candle will be fixed by the time frame whatever you are fixing here. Many people will ask in the Quora saying that one, what is the exact time frame for the charting? Stock market is a dynamic in nature, and prices and the volumes will vary from stock to stocks and time to time and the trend in the market. So we cannot say that one 15 minutes chart, if I fix it, then all the 15 minutes, all the day, all the stocks, whichever the stocks I trade, it will work fine for me with 15 minutes. No, it is not like that, because daily the volume will increase, daily the interest in the particular stock will increase, daily the trend in the market will change. That's why we cannot say that one this is a particular time frame wherein this particular stock will operate properly. By trial and error we have found that one more or less by 11 minutes the stocks will properly operate. By chance if there is any too much of skirts are coming in the RSIs or too many ripples are coming in the RSI, then you will have to either increase or decrease according to the situation. That I will show you as the examples if I take it. Now for the time being what I will say is, the life of the each candle depends upon the what is the time frame you have fixed here. In order to identify this particular stock closes at what time, the next operating candle closes at what time, you please know the time of close of the previous candle. To that you add this time frame whatever you have fixed here, then that will say that one the next operating candle or current candle closes approximately at what time. Now the second why I am telling all this thing is, everybody is asking, we know this particular stock is going to go up or go down, we know everything, but we don't know when exactly to enter inside the system, when exactly to initiate the trade. For that one also I am telling, trading cannot be done initiated at any time during the formation of the candle. Always you buy or short, you if it is a first initiation of the trade, either a short or a long, you should always create that one before the last 2 minutes before the candle closes. Say this particular candle has closed here, say I will take the examples of this particular stock, say this particular stock, this candle has closed at 10 o'clock 42 minutes, 41 minutes 43 seconds, so I will consider that as a 10:42. So when we'll have to enter the short here, shorting has to be entered not at any time during the previous candle close and the operating candle close. You will have to initiate the short trend only in the last 2 minutes before this candle closes. That means when you know this particular candle has closed at 10 o'clock 31 minutes, add this 11 minutes to that one, you will get a 10 o'clock 42 minutes. 10 o'clock 42 means after 10 o'clock 40 minutes, 40 minutes to 41th minute, 41 to 42nd minute, in these 2 minutes only, whichever the price is coming here, there you will have to enter, there you will have to initiate the trade. That's why I am giving what is the importance of the time frame. It will show you at what time this particular candle is going to close, and prior to 2 minutes before that particular candle closes, you will have to initiate your trading position. After having told all these things, now I will add one indicator. First indicator is relative strength index. Relative strength index will be by default will be having 9/4, and we don't know we don't use the default settings. We'll change this one to 22 E22, and then upper limit overbought condition as a 78 and oversold condition as a 22, and the middle one is, since we are doing the shorting chart, we will use it, that is 31.7. This is the one, and importance of this all the three will be explained just now. Now RSI has come into picture. Close this. I will change the color of the RSI because all the chart and the candles, everything looks green, means we will be having little bit confusion regarding reading this. So I will make always RSI means pink and white. Now coming back to this RSI, here there are three lines are there. First I will explain what is the top line. Top line is called overbought line. That means people whoever has bought at the lower level, now the prices has increased in such a way that one that is going to be the more number of people are in the system. This RSI crossing means when pink and white are crossing near the top line, it is called top crossing. When the pink and the white are crossing near the bottom line or below the bottom line are called bottom crossing. Crossing means white and pink crossing, that is called crossing. So you are not supposed to initiate a buy position when the RSI is near the top position. If you buy somewhere here, the stock will go down. So similarly, you are not supposed to create a short position whenever the RSI is near the bottom line. If you create a short here, all the way the stock will rise and your stop loss will get hit, or you may get fear, so that you will close the position. So always shorting has to be done when this top line is near the 78 line, RSI is near the 78 line, and always buying has to be done always when the RSI pink and white are near the bottom line, when they are crossing near the bottom line. With this I can say this one, instead of calling this as a overbought line and oversold line, I will simply, in an ordinary layman version, I will call this is a buying area, this is a selling area or shorting area. Now with this one we will not be knowing whether this particular stock is going to be shorted or whether this stock is going to be taken up in the long position. So what I will do is I will introduce one more indicator along with this one, that is Bollinger Band. I will use, one second. I will use Bollinger Band with a default set with a change in default setting. Bollinger Band W, this is 32 and this is 0.85. By default, these stocks will be coming with the three bands. One is upper band, middle band and the lower band. As far as the shorts are concerned, we are not worried about the middle band and the lower band. We will consider only the upper band. So hence I will delete the upper band, lower band and the middle band. So with this one only we will include. How to interpret this one, that we will study. Now I will change this color to blue color, make it thick. So this is what the particular stock is going to be discussed now. Now with having done this one, you introduce one more Bollinger Band, not required. This alone you drag it here and keep it on the RSI. This is the only feature available in the Sharekhan where 2 or 3 indicators can be superimposed one over the other. This is rarely seen in any other technical charts. So that is why I was always insisting that when people who are having the Sharekhan can do better trading than any others. Now I will you press this own scaling and then apply it on that one. So this particular stock will get superimposed on the RSI. Now the question is, now as always where this particular Bollinger Band should have crossed the top line and going towards the bottom line. Whenever it is going towards the bottom line, the stock is tanking, the stock is going down. This is the first condition. This particular stock should have cut the top line and coming down. For example, you see Zeal, it is going down. You see it has already cut the RSI above the top line, and all the way today when the morning started, the Bollinger Band started going towards downside. So the stock is going to be in bearish mode. Now I will attach one more RSI, because clubbing all the RSI, all the indicators on one RSI means it will be confusing. That's why what I will do is I will add one more RSI, again E22, again 78, and this is 22, this is 31.7, and change the color to pink and white. Pink and white. Now how to identify? There are these many stocks are there in the heat map. How to identify which particular stock I should consider for shorting? Now for that one I will add one more indicator, that is on balance volume. On balance volume is an indicator which will tell me this is a particular stock in which you will have to create a short today. For that one again I will superimpose this on balance volume on the RSI. Just hold it in the mouse and release it wherever you wanted to superimpose. So then if required, then sometimes you will have to take the one scaling. Then how to identify a particular stock? Whenever you are checking one by one here through the heat map, only thing you please identify where this RSI is above the where this on balance volume is above the RSI, that you will have to identify. Here Zeal, here you see it has entered the top line day before yesterday and above the top line today when the morning trading started. These are all the stocks I identify. You tick them here. These are the stocks which I wanted to do. This one S-Cards. S-Cards is also, it is near the top line. At any cost, this OBV should not be there at the bottom line. It should be always near the top line. And this BB upper should be going from top to the bottom. This also please select. Then Jindal Steel. You see here also this OBV is found above the RSI. Then Tata Motor DVR. Here also it is above the RSI. Then Marico. Marico, it is a fantastic stock. And you see it is there, it has flown out of above the RSI near the start of the system, and then it is going here. So when the OBV is above the RSI, this is a stock in which you will have to create a short today. That will be known to you as soon as you come to the market by 9:50. You are not supposed to come to the market by before 9:50. 9:15 at the market start itself, if you come, there are amateurs will be there, scalpers will be there, and people who are not having much knowledge about the trading, they will be there. They'll just jump into the system and they will try to make the money. So that is not the way of trading. Always a good trader or a successful trader trades when the trade comes near to him rather than he chasing the trade. Whoever is chasing the trade, they will never make profit at the end of the day. So that's why calmly you keep quiet, all the strategies you follow, and then trade will come to you normally. When once the trade comes to you, you initiate the trade. You should have a lot of patience. So up to 10 o'clock or 9:50, do not come to the market. After coming to the market at 9:50, just see any of these conditions are matched. Here OBB should be there near the top of the RSI. Similarly, the OBB upper curve should be there above the top curve of the RSI. So if these two conditions are matched, and yesterday whatever stocks you have selected, they are there in the red conditions in the heat map, and the market is also favoring the shorting. That is, if the market is plus 90 is there, then don't go for shorting of all these things. When the market is there near is behaving bearish on a day, then all the conditions are matching, then you have to initiate. These are the stocks you will have to identify. Now after having done this, now I will add when to initiate the short. So for that one, I will add last one indicator, MACD. MACD, I will change this one to W, E, W. Here I will change this one to 3, 4 and 8. These are all the only indicators which will help me when exactly I have to take the stocks into the trading. Here what I say is, whenever this RSI goes near to the top line and then top crosses, then only you will have to initiate the trade. That is what I had told. But sometimes what will happen during the initial stages, the volume will be so much, even small rise in this one will be utilized by the traders to create the short. So they will not allow the RSI to come up to the top at all. So then you will get confused when to short. That's why along with this one, I have included one more indicator. Unless the MACD top crosses, you are not supposed to create any short. Here you have created a short, you took a profit here, again it is created a short, and then you are not supposed to create a short here, but here only when the MACD top crosses, there you create a short. So ZEAL, I will show you the same example. Here you see he has crossed near this one and he has crossed near this one, like that you can calculate. Tata Motor DVR, you see beautifully he has crossed here, and then when the RSI has crossed here, you did not take the position because MACD was not in crossing mode. This was going up straight line. So wait for the MACD to top cross. Usually those crossings or those MACD crossings which are above the zero line are really going to give you a good result. You see it has closed above the zero line, and at the same time coincidingly RSI was also crossing near the top line, and it was near the crossing near the top line. Hence you can create a short. When to create a short? This is a candle which is going to close at 10 o'clock 42 minutes. So anytime after the 10 o'clock 40 minutes, the last 2 minutes is there to create a short. At whatever the price you are getting in this last 2 minutes, create the short. And 80 to 20 you have created a short, and all the way it has come to 80.78. So this is a good profit you are going to get. Again MACD going to go to the top, and again you create a short. This is how the shorting has to be created. And one more thing what I want to say here is, before selecting the stocks, do not select the stocks in 2-day chart or 1-day chart. You will have to select the stocks in 5-day chart. In 5-day chart only this OBV should be there above the RSI, and this upper curve of the Bollinger Band should be coming from top to the bottom, not in 1-day or 2-day. After having selected in 5-day chart, for the sake of the clarity, you can reduce this one to the 2 minutes. You can reduce this one to the 2 minutes, so that more clarity will be seen. The trend will not change, or the position of the indicators will not change, but you will have a close observation of that one. That's why always have verification or identifying the stock shall be done only when the 5 days are there, and to trade or to take the position, you can reduce it to 2 days or 3 days. This is how it has to be done in case of selling of the stocks. Buying of the stocks here I will not indicate because at present the market is not in the buying mode at all. One or two stocks will be there in the buying mode and they too will not survive after some time. That's why let us not discuss regarding the buying mode as far as today market condition is concerned. Today market condition is very overbought condition is there. That's why we'll always concentrate only on the shorting side. When the market becomes bullish, I will release one more video so that in that one I will tell you what all the things has to be added. Now you will have to understand this is the procedure in which stocks has to be selected and the particular stocks chart has to be initiated, and in that one exactly when MACD crossing coinciding with the RSI crossing near the top line wherein the stocks has to be cleared. Thank you very much.